Yeah, but it's zoomed in.
Now, is it
Okay, yeah,
better?
that's better. Yeah, that's better.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, so now see guys, I have created my account on AWS console. So if you can see the here in the address bar, it says console.aws.amazon.com. Okay, so if you want to make you can definitely go ahead and make your own account there, and but you have to be very careful because if you create an instance and you don't, for practice only, but if you forget to close that instance, then you will be charged, so it's a billing involved also. So yeah, let's take a look. So this is how the AWS console looks like. Okay, like this. Okay, so what I can do is, see, this is where all the services of AWS Cloud is listed. So we have compute, we have machine learning, we have containers, robotics, satellite, storage. See, I was talking about S3, databases, whatever you want, any database, you can just, you know, request for that service and it'll be up and running in a few, like few seconds. I'll be doing a demo on EC2. Okay, so EC2 is like virtual servers in the cloud. Okay, so it's like virtualization that we were discussing. So instead of VMware, I am using EC2. Okay, and you can literally count the number of seconds that it takes to actually create an instance or create a virtual machine. Okay, so this is how this the console looks like. You click on launch instances. Okay, so see from here, see whatever you want, what type of, see, AMI is like Amazon machine image, what kind of image you want, what kind of an instance you want. Okay, so this one is the free tier, so I'll be using this Linux, so it's called Amazon Linux. Okay, so this will be Linux operating system. If you want, you can have Mac OS, you can have, see, those options, you can have this Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and see, I'll show you, you can have Microsoft Windows, and see, if you want to do something with deep learning, right? So see, oh my god, this is so cool that this kind of machine, this is a machine which has got inbuilt softwares installed for you. Everything is ready for you. You just need to select it, just choose some options and it's up and running for you. Done, you are done with. Imagine, you don't have to buy things, you don't have to waste time in installations. It's just, it's like it'll be up and running for you. Of course, you have to pay for it, right? So for today, I'm going to just use this free tier. Okay, so I'm going to select the 64-bit. Select it. After that, it is asking me, what kind of a instance you want. So see, I'm again using a free tier because of course I'm not paying for it. So here it says how many virtual, see, it says vCPUs. Okay, why? Because in the diagram, okay, I cannot pull up the diagram, but just remember, in the diagram you had the absolute CPU, the hardware, but we want virtual CPUs, correct? Because this is a virtual machine that we are making. So it says how many CPUs you want. One is okay, we are fine. It's saying, okay, how much memory? 1 GB RAM, and this is a storage. Okay, so we are using, this is elastic storage. Okay, and then that's it. You select this option. Next. Okay, now here we have some configuration details. So right here, can you see? It says number of instances. Guys, I can literally say here 10. I can say here 20, whatever number of instances I want. I want 2, I want 3, I can 4, whatever I want, I can write here. And they will be up and running immediately for you. Okay. Okay, then there is a purchasing option also, like request for spot instances. So this is the current pricing. These are some, regions where you want it to be done. We are not using that right now. Okay, then the network. So, it will create a virtual private cloud for you. So this is that option here. Then we'll just leave all that. I don't want to, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with all these options, but yeah, just number of instances mean the number of machines you want. Okay. Next, you add storage. So this is a root storage which will be there by default because this root storage will have your operating system, right? So right now it is 8 GB of size. If you want more, you can add a new volume like this. Okay, so you can do that and go to previous, next. All right, I don't want this, so I'll just close it. I'm just going with the default things right now. Okay, so yeah, then next, add tags. If you want to just give name to your instance, you can actually create a key value pair. Next, so this is a security group. So basically, this security group is like a virtual firewall. Okay, so see, it will basically secure the incoming requests. Okay, so it will track that. So right now we are saying, SSH is allowed at port 22 and from anywhere. So this is like, the IPv4. If you say 0.0.0.0, that means from anywhere, from anywhere. If the request is coming, we are okay with that, no problem. You can add one more rule. If you are making a web server on this machine, then you can say, okay, for HTTP, this type of protocol, port 80. Again, you want that, people should be able to access from anywhere because it's a web server, right? So people should be able to access your website or your web server from anywhere. So then you can add, the list of protocols from here. Okay, so this is your security group. Security group, I told you, is like a virtual firewall. And that's it. Just say review and launch. That's it. Okay, now here we have this option of creating a key pair. This is actually for the SSH. SSH is like secure shell, like if you want to do a telnet on your instance. Okay, so I can do create new pair. It's of our type RSA. Okay, I can say my new key pair, and you download it and you can store it on your machine. Okay, and that's it. Just launch your instance. See, it says your instances are now launching, and in a moment you will see that the instance has been launched. So there's a link here I can click. See, it says pending. Okay, so it's still preparing. And now if I refresh it again, you will see in a moment this will be up and running. Okay, see, let's go back here. See, can you see? It says it is now running. So you have successfully created a virtual machine, I think in less than a minute, right? Isn't it cool? If you want, you can click here and let's see. Okay, you can select it. So if you don't want it anymore, okay. Okay, so let's connect actually. Let me show you and let's connect to it, to this instance. The machine, all right. Here it is. You are in your machine, the Linux 2 machine, okay. Can you see it? It's like a command prompt. Sorry. Okay, isn't it cool? So if I want, I can create a file also here. See, this file has been created also. It's so cool, right? You were able to, literally create a virtual machine. That whatever we were discussing theoretically, we were able to do it.